Bobby Bones Show. Ay, everybody roll.
Yeah.
In this segment, I plan to talk about the Tsunami and what artists just announced they're doing their final show ever. First, I want to go to Jason, though. Jason, appreciate you listening. What's going on, buddy?
Dang, this is crazy. Man, I'm a huge fan. I've read all your books. I started listening about 6 years ago. I actually got your book from Derek Esther. I was in prison with him. I went to prison at 17. I was like the exact opposite. You grew up in a rough spot, kind of the same. Mom was a heroin addict, and I never seen anybody make it out. And I read your books, and it literally changed my life, man. I'm so glad I got to talk to you. Thank you so much, dude. You're awesome.
So you went to prison and got out. How long were you in?
I was in there for 6.5 years.
What'd you learn? What'd you learn about yourself while you were in?
I learned that there's more to me than what everyone told me was there. I learned that I didn't have to just do drugs because everyone else did drugs. I learned I didn't have to do stupid stuff because everyone else did stupid stuff. I can make my own life. Now I'm married. I got a baby on the way. I just bought my first house. Man, literally, your book, Bare Bones, literally changed my life.
I really appreciate that. I mean, I think you changed your life by going in and using that as a bit of rehabilitation, which is really what it's supposed to be. It's not, because a lot of conditions are not good. And you could probably speak on this better than I can, but I don't think the prison system is often reflective of the change they say they're making when it comes to rehabilitation. They kind of just throw you guys in there and hope for the best, and you decided to make a better life out of that situation. So listen, I know you made mistakes, but I applaud you for going in and changing your life. Thanks for saying that about the book. I appreciate that. We probably come from a very similar background, and it's tough when your environment doesn't let you see people winning. It's hard to think that you can be a winner. And I think that was very much my situation as well. I was fortunate that early on, I was able to see what I didn't want to do, and I just started reading books. And as simple as that is, that's what I did. I just started reading books going, I don't want to be here. And not that I didn't love my home or didn't love even my family, but the situation I was in. I mean, my mom was an addict. She didn't have much of a chance. She got pregnant at 15 years old. I think about that now. That's crazy. Growing up, not so crazy, because that was my life. My mom was 16 years old when she had me, right after her 16th birthday. That was normal for me because it was all I knew. But it was weird to go to anything if she were to come to a school thing, which didn't happen a lot, but she would come to if it was a mandatory teacher conference for everybody, she would come to one of these, and she was just so much younger than everybody else. And I think because I was so scared to be in that same situation, whenever we eventually have kids, I'm going to be older than everybody else because I was so scared of being in that situation from what I grew up in when she was so much younger, because we didn't have anything. It wasn't like we had any money because, again, she got pregnant at 15 years old. But yeah, a big message to everybody out there that can't see people around them doing things like they want to do. There are people out there doing things, and they come from similar places. And just know, if you can just climb a notch or two, there are people waiting for you to help you. And you climbed a notch or two, man. Jason, that's awesome. I'm way more impressed with your story than I am anything about what I wrote in a book. And I hope you're able to keep it straight. And you have a good job. What's happening?
Yes, sir. I'm a lead installer for a gutter company. I make good money. I make about $1,000 a week, which ain't great, but it's good for where I come from. You
have good insurance?
I got a baby on the way. What?
You have good insurance?
I don't have insurance, no.
Okay, that's the next step. That's going to be a big step. For me, that was a massive step the first time I got insurance.
I'm actually looking into a union job right now just because I got a baby on the way and my family does need insurance.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm rooting for you. Thank you for calling the show. I think, we look at athletes and we look at actors and go, man, that's the inspiration. But it's people that fall into situations like you did and came out. I mean, you guys, to me, are the people that people should look at and go, man, you may be put in a hole, but there's nothing to say you can't dig out of it. All right, buddy?
All right. You have a great day. And tell Lewis Mark I said hi. He's my favorite.
He's right here.
Hey, dude, thanks. I'm glad I'm your favorite.
Dude, a buddy of mine listens to the show, and he literally hates you. He thinks you're an antagonist. That's what I like, man. I think it's awesome.
Well, your friend's an idiot. Hey, don't hang out with people like that.
I hope he's listening, because he's still in jail. So,
All right, Jason, have a good day, buddy.
Yeah, have a good one, too.
All right, see you later. That was a good call.
Yeah.
Then I do want to talk about the Tsunami. I do want to talk about the artist that says, hey, last show ever, because they've announced that. So why don't we just come back, Ray? If you want to move that, we'll come back. You guys can call us as well if you want. 877-77-BOBBY. That's our phone number, 877-77-BOBBY. Back in a second.
The Morning Show's official YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Bobby Bones Show, and subscribe today.
Bobby Bones. Get your bones on, get your Bobby bones on. Bobby bones, yo.
So let's talk about the tsunami. Tsunami waves have reached Hawaii, California, and Washington state after one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. The 8.8 magnitude tremor struck off Russia's remote far coast and sparked tsunami warnings and evacuations across the Pacific. I was watching last night. Tsunamis are very foreign to me because I've lived in Arkansas, where I grew up, Austin, where I became a man, and then Nashville. It's very landlocked. So no beach, no hurricanes, really. Occasionally one would trickle in from Houston, but no tsunamis. And so I started to see tsunami, everybody in Hawaii take cover. And I'm going, how do they take cover? It's all an island. There's nowhere to go. Or evacuate. They were like, we're giving evacuation warnings for Hawaii. I'm like, what does that mean? Swim off the other side? I literally had no idea. What they do is there are places in the middle, most inward, that are kind of planned for this. And so, again, I didn't even know if it hit on the bottom of the ocean, and that creates the wave. So I kind of did a little dive into tsunamis last night. It just feels like tsunamis are in those,
Yeah, like
it's
a
like
very
Abrams movies. What's
very
that guy's
exotic.
name?
J.J.
J.J. Abrams. That's what I was trying to think
Yeah.
of. It feels like tsunamis are in J.J. Abrams with The Rock in it. That's every movie about tsunamis. But no damage is being reported after the tsunami waves hit the Hawaiian Islands, Alaska, and California. It, again, one of the most powerful earthquakes ever recorded. Hawaii saw 4-foot waves that pushed some boats onto dry land. No further damage. The governor, Josh Green. If that's the governor of Hawaii, that's weird.
Josh
Green.
Green.
Josh Green. I'd like something a little more Hawaiian.
Yeah, he's a transplant for
I
sure.
would even change it up. or his family was. Herb Wilson, governor of Hawaii. President of Japan, Mike Smith. Governor Josh Green stressed, however, that the all clear had not been given yet and urged people to stay out of the evacuation area for now.
You say 4-foot waves?
Yeah.
That's pretty normal, right?
I think if I were a surfer, that would be.
It's pretty normal.
I don't know.
I
I was texting with my sister last night because my nephew goes to University of Honolulu. And I was like, where is he? Has he gone back yet? And she's like, no, he leaves in a couple of weeks. So thankfully he's in Colorado right now. But he was texting with his friends there, and they were all told to go up into the mountains or in a building on the 4th floor, like a tall building to go up to at least the 4th floor.
It's interesting. The earthquake that happened near Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula happened 12 miles under. That's ABC News. It looks like, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong here, it looks like it is not going to be as bad, not as they thought, but as they speculated it could be, and everybody just be aware. Because I went to sleep last night. I was like, I'm going to wake up and Hawaii's going to be just slammed.
It'd be terrible.
Because my only picture is hurricanes. And a hurricane's different because a hurricane, little knowledge here that I learned, obviously a hurricane is, we've seen those, the front, tornado, water, whatever.
Circle around.
But that's air. This is underneath creating the waves.
So is California in the clear? Because I feel because if it happened in Russia, right, Hawaii gets the ripple and then keeps kind of going down the coast.
Yeah, I don't really know. I think right now they're not really acting like anybody's going to get hit that hard as of this morning. Does anybody see anything different? If so, withhold your peace.
No, it
Here.
says the worst is over.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
I think it's.
Thank God. Okay, next up, John Michael Montgomery has announced his final concert. And I'm not saying this is what's up. I don't know this, and I could probably just text him, but I didn't want to. But Ozzy Osbourne just had his final concert. And so as soon as I see this, I'm like, is he gonna die?
What?
I don't know anything about it, but when someone says final concert, that's what I think.
I think probably just retiring from the road.
Yeah, no, that's probably right.
Yeah.
But because that just happened,
Yeah,
That's what I
is this
think.
a sign?
I know.
A message, a sign,
the
a farewell.
I'll just text him.
What are you gonna say? Hey, dude, are you dying?
No, you're not going to say that.
Sarah, are you okay?
Is
I don't
this
even
like
do
a,
that. I don't know. I don't have any information that leads me to think that. I'm only thinking it because it just happened with Ozzy.
Yeah, but I think it was known Ozzy was.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that it was known how sick he was. But John Michael Montgomery is going to do it at Rupp Arena in Lexington. He is a Kentucky guy. That's super cool. His farewell concert will be on December 12th. And he's having out his brother, Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry, Walker Montgomery, his son, and his son-in-law, Travis Denning, because Travis Denning married his daughter. Can you name Travis Denning's number one song?
Oh well, every time I think of Travis, is
Abby.
All I think of is Abby.
Oh, he does
Yeah,
sing
yeah.
that.
So-
And her name is Abby.
it's a jam.
That's anybody but you.
Such a good one. So now that's all that's in my head. I'm sorry.
Eddie, can you?
No. Now I have is Abby. That's all I have.
Mike, can you?
Because after a few drinks,
It's always the same
Thing.
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Tickets go on sale, pre-sale today. General on sale is Friday, 10 a.m. local time. I hope it's just an amazing show, and he's just like, I'm tired. I don't want to do shows anymore.
Yeah.
I have no reason to think otherwise. None. Except for I remember that. It just happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tsunami stuff's happening.
No, when
But
I
we're
hear
in the clear, though.
Tsunami, I just think of White Lotus when she goes, Tsunami, Piper, no. Like every news article. And even last night when I'm texting my sister about it, I'd be like, Tsunami, which felt very insensitive. Like, I don't know. It just felt like this is a very serious moment, but that's the voice I have in my head.
I want to go over to Kirsten in Tennessee, who's listening right now. Kirsten, you're on the show. Hello.
Oh, good morning, Bobby.
Good morning, Kirsten.
Good morning, studio.
Morning.
I love that. Long-time listener, been listening since about 2015. And I just had a interesting comment from my husband the other night. I listen all the time, so my husband basically listens when I'm listening. And so he's heard many shows, and the other night I was listening to YouTube, and Sarah Evans' song, A Little Bit Stronger, comes on. And he goes, that sounds like Abby. I said, you know what? It does. And he was like, I would have never said it, because he's not the type of guy that would actually say something like that. But for him to come and say that, to me, was like the biggest compliment to Abby. You know, I just thought it was really cool. I just wanted to kind of let Lunchbox know that other manly guys think she sings just as good as anybody else.
So basically, you're insulting Sarah Evans, is what you're doing. You're not
think
giving
so.
an Abby a compliment. You're saying Sarah Evans doesn't sound good.
That's not true at all. Sarah Evans sounds great. And
Oh, man.
Abby, how do you feel about that compliment right there?
I think it's an awesome compliment because Sarah, I love her. I grew up singing her, and she's great.
And Abby, how old are you? Can I ask that? Do you care?
34.
Okay, so here's some artists that made it around 34, 35 years old. You still. My point is, you still have hope.
Let's
you
go.
Chris Stapleton broke out as a solo artist at 37 with Traveler in 2015.
Wow.
37? Okay.
Sturgill Simpson gained major recognition after 35 with metamodern sounds of country music. Ray LaMontagne, no one reminds me more of him than you, got his first break at 36 was Trouble, 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 Trouble. Yep. Susan Boyle
Oh, Susan Boyle.
Stop.
Wait.
gained worldwide fame at 47 from Britain's Got Talent.
Oh, yeah.
47.
She was only 47.
Still tiny.
Leonard Cohen, do you know what he sang? His original? His biggest song?
Oh, that one.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, hallelujah. Even before Jeff Beck did it, yeah.
Jeff
Debbie,
Buckley.
Thank you, Jeff Buckley. Sorry. Debbie Harry Blondie.
No.
You know Blondie. Call me,
Oh, yeah.
me. She was in her 30s. Bill Withers was 32. Ain't no
Wow.
sunshine when she's gone. Ab, you're like all these people. 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz. Let's go.
Lizzo was 32. Sia didn't have Chandelier until 38.
Oh, wow.
This gives me hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheryl
Can't give
Crow's
up.
breakthrough album Tuesday Night Music Club was released in August 1993 when she was 31. Rachel Platten, This Is My Fight Song, 34. I'm just saying, Abby, there's still time.
I can't give up.
Can't give up. Kirsten, thank you for your call, and thank you for listening.
You guys are hilarious.
Is Abby still
Yes,
playing
thanks,
around?
Bobby. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, what'd you say,
Is Abby still playing around? Like, is she
No.
playing gigs?
No.
Abby?
I did one during CMA Fest.
Oh, she didn't have the eye of
It's
the
like a
tiger
writer's
anymore.
round.
She didn't have eye of the tiger
She's not
anymore.
grinding like
Wait,
those
she
other
did a
artists.
writer's round?
My first one.
I mean, that's
It was
She never
awesome.
even told it. What?
that's awesome.
I
Okay,
thought
we have to talk about that
Yeah.
on part 2 on the podcast today.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to slide past that. That's really cool.
Yeah, good catch. I thought she just played like a little bar show. I didn't know she did a writer's round and highlighted the songs she's written.
Those
Yeah.
are the words I heard sneak in.
Okay, so we'll talk about that in part 2. We do a podcast after the show is over up on the Bobby Bone Show feed. We also talked about, because a listener emailed us, someone else disciplined their kid and they didn't like it. We also did Scam Alert, and then we talked about male birth control. All that up. Check it out. Bobby Bone Show podcast. Search it up, Bobby Bone Show. All right, cool. Back in a second.
Coming up.
Tell me something good.
A paddleboarder spotted something unusual in the water at the lake. And what happens next?